the motion. We approve the special meeting minutes of January 23rd.
Second. Anything further on those? All in favor? Aye. Aye.
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second. Anything further, Michael?
Just included in the to be signed. We talked about assigning the the assessing contract from our former eminent to Meredith assessing. So I included that in there just to simple assignment form.
Thank you. All in favor? Aye.
Michael, excuse me, gentlemen, I can't hear you very far away. Which contract was for whom?
Assessing, general assessing.
Okay, thank you.
Item number 4, unsealing of non-public meeting minutes. Those ones we initialed last week.
Yes.
You want a motion on that?
Yes, please.
So moved. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Public input. Hearing none.
Norm, weren't you going to mention something under public input?
Is this the time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. I just wanted to, I'm here with Eileen Lange from our Swanzey Preservation Society, and we had been asked by a number of people if there was any way the Preservation Society would sponsor a candidates night, and as a nonprofit organization, we're nonpartisan, that we said that, you know, we would be willing to do that because it's something people wanted apparently for a long time. So we set a date for February 27th, and the filing date for the all of the positions is the 12th. So after the 12th, what we're proposing, if you're in agreement with it, I think it's a good idea.
The second.
This Friday, pardon me, is we'll send an invitation out to all the candidates and invite them to come on the 27th and participate in a forum, which will be kind of like, also to bring a little bit of attention to our coffee connections and the work that the SPS is doing with the Grange and so forth. And we're proposing to do like a roundtable discussion, primarily with the Selectmen candidates, because there are so many, and it's obviously it's an important position, but all the candidates would be invited too. There would be a limited amount of time because there are like 9 races and probably 15 candidates that they know about right now, and that still another week to go. So we'd like to do that upstairs, and we'd like to do that in the evening on the 27th, the Tuesday, from 6 to 8. I don't know if you have any feedback on that, if you think that's a good idea, but we'd like to do that.
Just, is it open?
Yes. Yeah, we checked the calendar.
We were looking at a number of categories of questions. We'd be very open to any input that either you two or Michael have. Looking at some of the things that are going on in the community growth, infrastructure, housing, adequacy of housing, things like that. And, we have some ideas that we've already put together. We're not going to put the questions out ahead of time, but it would be more conversational rather than candidates standing up, lined up in the front of the room, asking each one what they thought. There just wouldn't be enough time. So we'd sit around the round table, very similar to what happened kind of organically at one of our meetings this summer at the Coffee Connections, where we had a couple of people there that we knew were going to be candidates. And they just started having a conversation. People joined in, and it really worked pretty well. So we'll try to recreate that to a degree. Great. All right. Thank you.
I think it's a great idea.
Thanks. It was all Eileen's.
No.
If you have feedback, let me know.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Consideration of new business, requested extension, solar pilot agreement for map 232 lot 20, just down.
Behind the Seacords building. So this is the second extension because they're still waiting for Eversource. It sounds like they're making progress, but they're not going to be generating power by February or March, whenever the deadline was. So we're asking for hopefully one last extension on that. Yes, please.
Make a motion that we approve the extension request.
Second. All in favor? Aye. February meeting schedule.
So next week looks like the Looks like the weather's clear, so hopefully we'll be on for Tuesday for deliberative session, so we'll have a brief board meeting at 6 to handle anything on the light agenda, and then deliberative session at 7. And then I'm suggesting we meet on the 14th in case there's anything we need to finalize after deliberative or change any recommendations for the town report, and then a meeting on the 28th. We also have on the 14th, public hearing regarding the possible grant on the West Swanzey Water Company project.
That work for you, Bill? Sounds good. Any old business?
I don't know if it's new or old, but I just got my last couple of phone calls out of the way this afternoon, so I have a proposed slate for the fire chief screening panel in front of the board. So I'm suggesting Deb Davis, Bruce Bohannon, Ron, Leslie, Mark Houghton, and Seth McLean. So combination of fire professionals, current or retired, a couple of residents, and then a kind of administrative person from another community.
So that's not voting.
We have 11 applications, so pretty good spread.
Non-public sessions?
I do not feel like I have. Oh, do we want to talk about any prep or anything for deliberative, or do you want to divide out who's making I know it's only the two of you, but making and seconding the motions or speaking to any of the articles that require it? We should do a little send off for Ken too. You know, put something together. Gotta get drafting it for the town report as well, but can think about who wants to do that. But
I think it'll come together.
organically,
Seems to work that way.
very good. That was all I had.
When do you expect the committee to meet?
I'm hoping to have the next meeting next Monday.
You've already had a meeting?
Next Monday. I'm hoping to have next Monday.
Do you think it would be helpful for them if they had a sense of what it is we're definitely going after in terms of what our vision or expectations are of the fire department?
We're gonna meet one of first.
Sure, could do that. That'd be great.
Do you have any more thoughts with regard to full-time or part-time?
That's where we ended it. Everything should be on the table.
So we would meet with them prior to, when they meet?
I was looking at Monday at 2.
Is there any reason to think it could be any different than what we're doing now? Here,
Yes.
it's an open meeting.
Well, it would be, reviewing the applications would be a non-public session, but depending on the nature of the discussion beforehand, might be public or not.
I think if we're gonna get into a discussion with regard to the department and what the expectations are, that should be public.
Correct.
Right, there wouldn't be any personnel issues at that point. Work for you?
Good luck.
All right, Monday at 2.
It's in the phone.
Two.
Anything else?
I have some writing to do.
Nothing else, Mike?
Nope.
Last bite of the apple for public input? Thank you.
Adjourn.
Second, all in favor? Aye, we are adjourned. We got a record.
If I may just mention to Garrett, if he's there, the voice is much improved, or the sound is much improved.